shootings where casualties were staggering, but does that mean that they should make the decision for all U.S. citizens that everybody should have their gun or rights taken away? We are told not to judge people by what they look like. Like Muslims, we're told not to judge Muslims by thinking they're bad or something, like, because most Muslims, or I don't say most, but we usually think that Muslims are the ones that are like terrorists and stuff. But we usually judge gun owners because of other people and what they've done, like Sandy Hook and the theater shooting. Like, we think that everybody that has a gun, they're going to use it and they're going to misuse it or mistreat it in a way. There was a fact I found that 32,000 attempted rapes were that in 1979. There was 32,000 attempted rapes, and 32 were actually committed. But when a woman was carrying a firearm on them, less than 4% were actually committed, proving that people with guns, or women with guns, or guns are protected.
We're not taking away guns because of race. Say we don't judge Muslims or because the 9/11 incident. What?
You can sit down. This is like a DirecTV thing. So, like, if the government took away our firearms, riots would start, people would be outraged, and then there'd be more insane people. And then the fact that the government wants to take the guns away for people to stop killing other people in riots and stuff would start killing people. So it would really backfire on the government, and what their the situation really wouldn't get any better. Video games, like GTA 5, MW3, and Battlefield 4 and stuff like that. People say they ruin kids' minds, but who said they had to play it? Isn't it the adult's decision to whether they should play it or not? Like, maybe there are some cases where the parent doesn't care about the kid, but in most cases, I'm pretty sure deep down your parents wouldn't let you, or your parents wouldn't let you play a video game if they thought it would affect you, or if you're playing it too much, and like you start asking about guns, getting interested in guns, and like they probably would limit you on how you would, or what you would play. So yes, it could be a factor, like video games could, but I'm saying that video games aren't. People, if you take away guns won't affect anything. Like, people would use like knives and clubs, like other weapons, to kill other people, and we're all so based, or we're also on one thing, like guns. Guns gonna do this, guns gonna do that. But really, what about if you take that away? There's gonna be clubs and knives and all this handmade stuff, like the Boston bombing. Like, they made that bomb by themselves. 75 to 80% of the police officers that arrive on the crime are like late, like 15 to 20 minutes late. So how are they going to protect you, or how are you going to rely on the officers to protect you from any harm that comes your way? And my last point is that guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. Thank you.
In America, millions of people own guns. The uses for guns are protection against crime, target shooting, or hunting. These reasons have been distorted. So people are like using it to murder, or for like threats or crime. Or like, say someone's going to rob a bank, they use guns to threaten people to give them money. That's more scary. If we take away those things, like say that someone comes in with a knife, someone can easily stop someone with a knife. So if you take away guns, a person who's trying to hurt you with a knife, and you have a weapon that's not a gun, it would be an equal match, and there would be less. It would not be less of an outcome of death. These guns are obtained extremely easy by complete crazy people who can wreak havoc on citizens. if you, most people who obtain guns, like the Sandy Hook shooting or the one in the movies, most of the famous ones, they had like psychological problems, and they were not able to tell like basically what's right from wrong, and if they had a background check, this events could have been stopped. Firearms are classified in 3 broad types: handguns, rifles, shotguns. These are considered long guns. If you took away machine guns and had handguns, rifles, and shotguns, you could kill like a whole entire class with one pull and a machine gun rapid fire. If a shotgun, you shoot like 3 times at once and you reload, and there'll be less death with a shotgun, because if you shoot once and reload, that's killed one person, not just a whole entire group. The specific guns are more acceptable than automatics. However, they can be abused in the wrong hands. For example, would you rather have a killer with a gun that with one trigger it could do rapid burst, or a shotgun that can cause a certain amount of death? Automatic guns of mass destruction should be abolished from the hands of our citizens. You're able to protect, hunt, and target with a handgun, rifle, or a shotgun, or in other cases, no guns. On December 19th, Adam Lanza killed kids in Newtown, Sandy Hook, with an automatic gun, enabling more deaths of children. Adam Lanza killed 20 children and 6 teachers. If this man did not kill these children, they would have, a vast amount of children would be in the arms of their parents right now. Adam Lanza had a mental illness, and the mental illness, it blocked his judgment, and he played I guess famous games like Black Ops and stuff, gun games. That encouraged him and gave him more of the idea. He thought, I guess he kind of thought it would be more fun to do this in real life instead of actually going out there and just shooting kids. If this could happen once, it could happen again. To someone who has the urge to inflict chaos on citizens or a specific citizen. Adam Lanza had .223 caliber of Bushmaster's spray gun, rapid fire spray gun. Perhaps before we give someone a gun, we could check their background first. If we check their background, it's safer, so we would not know if the person was insane, and it would slow the reduction of killing. So, say that a person a murderer wanted a gun, dressed up all nice like he was a regular man. If you check their background checks and they got arrested once, or if you even check their family, say that the woman with Sandy Hook, she had a background check, and she knew that her son had a mental disorder, they would not give her a gun, therefore preventing the death of those children.
Criminals or people with mental illnesses are more than likely not going to get a background check, because they know that they won't be able to own the gun. So that was good.
Adam Lanza obtained his gun from his mother.
Yeah, definitely.
I know that. I'm saying if you had background checks, that could have been preventable. If it's more complex to obtain a gun, it would enable the buyer to ponder or think on the reasons why they really need the gun. If Adam Lanza had a background check and it took a long time for him to get his gun, he would I guess, someone would have noticed that he had his bad intentions, and it could have slowed down or it could have stopped the whole entire incident.
So you're saying if we have background checks, we could still keep guns, it's just would be in the hands of the people that would use it responsibly?
I'm saying that the whole entire thing of abolishing guns, it's really widespread, and it's possible to happen, but if we wanted to find a solution, longer background checks could have been more possible.
Out of time.